Question: in order for you to have more money, would you rather spend less or make more? I know what I would do, and if you are the same mindset, then this video is for you, because in this video we're going to talk about how you can make more money. And so you don't have to just necessarily just spend less, but you can actually generate more wealth. I'm going to share with you a couple of ways that are shared in this success principle, because this success principle number 60 is all about spending more by first making more. So how do we do that? Well, one of the first things we're talking about is being an entrepreneur. So an entrepreneur is somebody that's obviously solo, they're outside of a business and they just do it by themselves. They have an idea and they are their own boss, their own CEO. They're quite entrepreneurial. They'll see a need, they'll fill a need, and they'll generate money, right? An entrepreneur is somebody that's actually in an organization and is finding different ways to generate more wealth for that business. That they're looking at ways to increase customers, increase the bottom line. And so they are not afraid to go to the boss and say, I've got this idea that could generate you like $500,000. Or, maybe they'll be in sales, and instead of doing the traditional thing within the sales pipeline, the pipe of the pipe, perhaps they'll do something different that will just generate more money, and they'll be top of the class there, right? So there's this an entrepreneur in the business. So they're literally acting like that business is like their baby, and they're doing all they can to generate more wealth for that business. And obviously then you're going to get more likely to get promoted, more likely to get a high position, more likely to even get maybe shares in the business when you are an entrepreneur. The second thing is obviously being quite on the board, seeing a need and filling a need, and not necessarily just sticking to one thing. So when certain things are like hot, they're trending, maybe you've looked on Google Trends, you've looked at Pinterest trends, and you're seeing a correlation of what people are looking for. So you see a need, you fill a need. People are complaining about something, they're willing to pay for it, then you find what that is and you charge accordingly. You see a need, you fill a need, rather than there'll be no need and then you'll be like, why is it I've still got all of these products and nobody's buying? See a need, fill a need. There's so many tools you can use, Chrome extensions, to find out what people are wanting in the marketplace that you can easily fulfill by then maybe going on to a supplier, like an Alibaba, AliExpress, to get the goods once you kind of identify what it is people are really looking for. And that actually brings us on to the e-commerce part, right? That is drop shipping. That is, doing things, finding products and service, finding products specifically, and filling that need by making sure that your store has that product in abundance. Writing books. Now, writing books, depending if you're doing it with Kindle Unlimited, it's changed. The rules have changed, but positioning yourself as a thought leader helps you to see other opportunities. It helps you to be invited to speaking events. It helps you to be seen as the authority in that subject. As an author, that's what credibility that book gives you, creating that book. So there's that as well. Again, it's not actually straight off the bat. It's more of a long-term strategy. If you can get the book written within 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, then that's obviously it's better. But then having a solid book marketing strategy plan to get it out to all the people so it gets the bestsellers list is a much more effective way to publicize the book than having a book that nobody's actually read. But to be clear, no one actually has to read the book. The fact that you've just done the book is a landmark in itself, because many people have that mindset that you've written the book, so you must be an expert, even if they haven't read it. It's just it's a psychological thing. Trust me, I've seen people that are authors. People haven't read the book, but they're like, it's just because of that author title that people are kind of like in awe of. Start a business on the internet. So again, you can use Etsy. You can use the other platforms like eBay, Depop, like I mentioned before. You can be a service provider, so you can offer coaching, online coaching. You can offer healing online as well. So there's so many different ways. Tarot reading online. so many different ways for you to kind of generate money. So I think the best way to do these things is to pivot them. Don't do whatever you're choosing. Minimum money, minimum time as an investment. Because what you don't want to be doing is spending all your time and money on something that doesn't give you the clear return on investment. It's like social media return on investment. Be very clear. Whatever you're feeding needs to be feeding you back. For every pound you put in, there should be 5 back. It should be that clear return on investment, right? For every 5 minutes you put in, you should be seeing half an hour given back to you. It's just one of those things. If you continue to look at it, what's my ROI with this? What am I actually gaining from this? Is this giving me the return I need right now? If it's a long-term strategy, then I need to look at maybe some short terms as well, because I've got to mix it up. Money flows to value. So obviously if you're giving something of value, people will want it. So there's so many courses out there and that do really well. People see value in it. There's a problem that they're trying to solve, and the course helps them to do it. There's some things can be said opposite of as well. So as long as you're providing value, as long as you've got the audience, or at least the target market that you're focusing on, are very clear as to how you help them solve that problem, the easier it's going to be. If there's no clarity with your messaging, with the actual transformation, then that's when the issues lie. That's when they come up, because people are not going to buy something that doesn't solve a problem. Everything that they're buying solves a specific problem. And so whatever you're doing, and you want to generate money, if you have that at the forefront of your mind, it's going to be much more easier to have a connection of what's going to help people. So you want to generate more money, quickest probably way is products, and using marketplaces on Facebook, as well as using platforms like Depop, to see a return where you can see 24-hour return investment. Courses are great, but obviously that takes a little bit of work. You can sell other people's courses using affiliate marketing. Again, it's all about, if you've got a list and the list aligns with what you're selling, then that makes sense. If not, then leverage other people's network. eBay, Amazon, Depop, they all have an audience. Leverage that, and then after a while, when you build up your own audience from the customers, you can then remarket to them, and no longer have to be on those platforms. Just like if I had a product and I put it in a store, for a while I would be one of a kind, and then that store will decide to copy my idea and then cut me out. You're kind of doing the opposite. You're reverse engineering that. You're saying, I've got this product that's really amazing, solving a problem, but I'm using this platform to let it be seen. But then after a while, I'm gonna have so much customers, I don't need that platform anymore. I'm gonna have my own. Obviously using search engine optimization, social media optimization as well as email marketing is gonna all help you to gather more traffic, using YouTube, using Pinterest. So many ways to market it, but the bottom line is, if you really want that quick ROI, it's products. It's a quick product. It's a really fine-tuned SEO, really fine-tuned, clear images and descriptions that's going to help you to see the ROI you need straight off the bat. So you want to generate more money? Pivot, test, implement. Thank you for watching.